Welcome to the venting podcast where we're going to make Among Us seem like baby shit with how much venting is going to happen. Yeah, that's the intro. Anyway, so
Alright,
today I'm talking, not we, I'm talking about Danielle Micks, the person who I used to think was my mother. Somebody that I used to care about. Somebody that I thought cared about me. But within the past 10 years, I've been getting more and more concerned that or convinced, sorry, that she never has cared about me. Because to just start things off, any of you ever been told, I'll give you something to cry about? She did, by the way. She slapped me once for crying. Once is the only thing I can remember. I know it happened more times than that because she kept threatening it and it kept being effective. And I still flinch when I hear that from someone else, which is not very often, of course. If anybody told me that now, I wouldn't be the only one crying.
you
We'll
mentioned
just say that.
you mentioned the name drop thing that was going to happen so many times, but I still blew my mind when you actually did it. Like that was a very real reaction for me there. I was not being over the top on purpose. I was
God, I
actually like,
fucking wish I knew her middle name.
oh my god.
And hey, sure, if anybody cares to find out who she is, that's doxing me as well. I still live in the same city as her. Or as where she used to. I've looked up her name, hoping that maybe I'll find like an obituary or something, or like some kind of devastating blow to her. No, it's just an obituary of her fucking half brother dead. She's not even named. She's named last, by the way. She's literally named last in that obituary. Do you know how fucking awful of a person you have to be the only one named as survived by? Everybody else is like, oh, this is who he was the family of. She is survived by.
Survived by?
Survived by, yeah. As in, like, yeah, this is someone who's related and is still alive. Now, anyway, let's move on to the meat and potatoes. All right, the actual proper meat and potatoes. I used to bash my head into the wall for fun. She knew. Danielle knew this. She didn't say stop or you'll hurt yourself. She didn't say stop, you'll regret it when you're older. She said stop, you're gonna put a hole in the wall.
I'm being reminded of a lot of these things because I haven't talked to you about
Yeah.
Danielle in a while.
Oh no, I don't like bringing her up usually because the emotions that I feel would make a devil blush with just how intense and negative they are. No, not a devil. Sorry. Oh, what is it? Grim. The emotions that I feel towards her would scare a Grim.
What's a grim?
The creatures that feed off of negative emotions. I wish that I'm the one that eventually leads to her death.
Oh, death dog.
That's what I want. That's what I want in life. Maybe not directly.
Okay. Good start.
Heart problems, fucking suicide.
Dog, this is gonna be used as evidence in court.
Good.
What do you know? No!
For child abuse? for animal abuse even, because let me just put it on record. About 2 years ago, I got a cat from her for my birthday. We named him Sylvester. He's very lovely. He's fun. He loves playing. He runs around at 3 a.m. He
I love
crashes into things. He's
Sylvester.
kind of dumb. That's Sylvester. When we got him,
Oh,
he was infested with fleas. There were fleas everywhere on him. We're still dealing with them. And if that's one cat, a kitten, by the way, at the time, if that's what one kitten had, imagine the rest of the litter. Imagine the rest of the house.
many of these.
Many, many fleas. She cannot take care of herself. That's clear. She's always, like, looking for some new guy. When she broke up with my dad, there was this new guy within 2 years. His name was Derek, I'm pretty sure. He died of cancer. He was chill. He brought me out for ice cream sometimes. He was cool. Then she got with this guy named Joshua and had a kid with him. I'm not gonna name drop the kid
Yeah, obviously. Don't do that.
because no matter how fucking horrible that she has treated me, it's not her fault. It's not the kid's fault. Nature versus nurture, you know? And in this case, it's fucking both.
Mm.
I was a horrible person as a kid. You want to fucking know something? She was against me being medicated for ADHD. She was against it. I held a knife to my chest while I was single digits of age. That's not something that a normal, happy, healthy kid would do. And yet there I was. Butcher's knife. Or whatever the one is.
May
The
I?
big one of the knife set.
That would be. Yeah, I think it was just name. Yeah. May I pause it for a second?
Yeah. Yeah.
Be right back, gang. Ha! Back.
So, knife to the chest at the age of 6, I think. Probably older, honestly, because I can remember it. You know what else? I got hurt a lot. Specifically, head-related injuries. I'm tapping my skull as if there's a camera looking at me. Whatever.
I get that.
Girl,
I did
I
that too when I had
belong
a.
on a stage.
I did that too when I had a model. When I used my model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Back on track.
Indeed.
So, you know how everybody has different pain. This is a podcast between two people.
Yeah.
You're allowed to weigh in.
What you're talking about is very. What am I supposed to say? Like, I don't want to.
Fair enough.
Usually, I have like a very jokey, fun, but like it's kind of difficult to do that here.
Oh, it's been a year since I've even talked with her.
Yeah.
I did tell her in the text message that I sent her before blocking her forever that if I saw her and she tried to approach me, I would be reacting physically. That is not a threat. That is a warning. That is
I
a not
suppose.
legal, as a non-legal The thing that you sign when you don't want someone to get near you that I don't remember the name
Restraining
of.
order.
Restraining order, yes. I I am fully intent on keeping that.
I
If
suppose
she
it's not.
approaches me, she wouldn't even recognize me.
I suppose unless she actually did approach you, technically no laws are. I don't know. I don't know my Canadian law. I don't know how that applies. The
I gave
distance
her
that
a
cannot stop
warning.
us today is laws on threats slash
It's not a
warnings
threat, it's a warning.
slash
I
warnings.
I didn't say, "Hey, I'm going to beat the shit out of you if I see you." I said, "If you approach me, I will attack you." Hello, the future, when this inevitably comes back to bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
How you fucking doing? Is she
Oh
dead
my
yet?
god.
Hopefully.
Dude, you're gonna look back at this when you say, "How you fucking doing?" You're gonna be like, "I fucking hate you, pass me. I hate you. Why are you being so cocky about this?"
Girl, if I ain't cocky about this, I'm gonna be breaking down in tears, alright?
Fair enough.
This is the most I've spilled my heart out about this in actually ever. I went to therapy. By the way, don't even tell me to go to therapy. I tried. I got ghosted by my therapist. And all I wanted was an autism diagnosis.
Wait.
But then we did get started on why I didn't have one already. Cause, duh. I'm pointing at myself.
Yeah.
I gesture at all of me. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I
So it
got
was
you.
more one-handed, but Exactly.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have autism. I'm
Yes.
diagnosed for ADHD. I'm medicated. It didn't solve everything.
I remember earlier in our relationship you were like, "I don't have autism. I have ADHD." And I'm like,
Mm,
"Yeah, okay." I wasn't gonna say anything because it's not my, it's not my beeswax. I don't want to be like a
chat.
weirdo about your identity, but I'm
I
like,
have autism.
yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
That Star Fox slideshow I said would happen, I've not even started working on it. That's ADHD.
Speaking of ADHD, United States 1-4 Belgium. Sorry.
Sports? Really? I'm spilling my guts over here.
Hey, we were
And you're just
already
talking
we were
about sports?
you were talking about Star Fox.
I mentioned the Star Fox slideshow
I
that
mentioned
I was working
the current game score.
on. Mm-hmm. Mine was related to the fact that I have autism about the thing, but my ADHD with executive dysfunction prevents me from properly expressing it in the ways that I want to.
And mine was related to the ADHD, not the conversation topic, the fact that I have it.
Bites you. Bites you. Shut up.
Oh, okay, wow.
Sorry.
That was a good joke, though, on my end.
Thank you.
You're, so
Oh,
I'm just sorry.
god damn it.
No, both of we're both very funny. We're cracking each other up.
We are. You're helping me get through this.
Thank you.
Oh, right. Hey, in like 5 years when someone inevitably hates me, don't bother using any of the information you find here. I'm not gonna outright say what city I live in, but I just want you to know any information you find on Danielle is not relevant to me anymore. I don't live in that city. I'm
Hell
gone.
yeah. Now it's time for
Ain't
me to
no way.
drop the name of Mousey's city. And
Nope, not yet.
that is
Do you Yes or no, do you actually know what it
New York
is?
City.
It's no. I'm Canadian.
I'm joking. I know. I do know the city that you live in.
Anyway, when someone inevitably hates me, uh, just the city won't be enough to find me.
Yeah.
They don't even know what I look like.
Yeah, because pausing it here, unpausing it.
No, that's Ontario. Everybody in Canada lives in Ontario.
True, which means that Mousey lives in Ontario.
Yeah.
Because that's
But,
all
like,
of Canada.
information about Danielle says my direct city. Well, current city. So, yeah, when Danielle inevitably dies, it's probably not me.
Probably.
Probably.
You're cooked.
I
You're
don't know.
cooked. If something happens to her, whether it was you or not, you're cooked.
I gave my warning, not a threat. If she violates that, that's her own fault. Obviously, I won't go to killing.
Dude, if
At
you're gonna see her in the obituary. I'm gonna get a DM like, Jenny, take the podcast down. Take that episode down right now.
It happens tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, this won't be up tomorrow. Which means we would be able to re-record and be like,
No, it's
oh,
Thursday.
that episode didn't work out, guys. That's true, and this is live.
It's live.
This is live.
Hello.
When we pause it, we're freezing time.
Yeah, because I'm MagicalMousey.
True.
If you've noticed something, I change my look frequently.
Yeah, you do.
I also have pretty good voice control.
Yeah.
Who's to even say any of the voices that anybody's heard on stream or on here are real?
Or on here. Not even I know what you sound like.
Chat, is this the water bottle flip?
I forgot that you could see me. It's funny because I'm looking directly into my own reflection, which, like, and I'm watching the water, like, as it goes down, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's recording. That's what the audience is seeing, not just me.
Oh yeah,
Completely
they can see the water
neurotypical.
bottle. My sibling. Oh no! Oh no! My sibling watched episode 1 today.
Of Ruby?
No, of the podcast. I gotta tell them don't watch episode 5.
Oh. You sent it to your sibling?
No, I told them about it.
They found it?
They found it. Well, yeah, I said it's called Distance Can't Stop Us. And then they found it.
There's an episode where we talk about, like, we've talked about sex.
Yeah, and?
I guess I don't know. I don't know how your sibling. I have a lot of Puritans in my family, so I don't know.
They're hi, sibling. Smile. I'm not disclosing any of your personal information on here.
Well, obviously not. I mean, you could be like, oh, they're chill with it, or they're not chill with it, or something like that, and that won't give it away.
No.
No, we made sibling feel awkward.
We've made me feel awkward.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about my family members having sex.
What?
Like, yeah, duh, it happens, but like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And your sibling is having to hear this? Be like, sibling, drop the pod, unfollow.
I told them don't watch episode 5.
We're gonna lose one of our 11 downloads.
I don't think they download.
Oh, right, they watch on YouTube. If they watched it, quote unquote, then it must have been on YouTube. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna ask questions.
Listening. Their direct wording was listening. And,
okay.
They said, I'm not getting water. I'm listening to your podcast. Because episode 1, I said, audio listeners, go get water. Video watchers, get a snack. And then audio listeners get a snack. Video watchers get water.
Oh, whoops.
They're an audio listener.
Fucking camera, bro. God damn it. If I barely touch the cord, it disconnect. I need a new camera.
You need a new camera. I've got a camera.
Yeah.
Y'all will never see it. You've seen it.
Well, you've had one. I was gonna say you must have had one this whole time because you're a VTuber, but no, you're the whole point of PNG.
I'm a PNG tuber. Yeah. My model does not track anything. Right. My laptop could not handle that.
That's weird because there's a lot of like movement going on around with your like your with your it's like it's alive.
No. Hey, we talked about this before we started. You're making fun of me.
No, I know it's I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It
Speaking
was
of
a
making fun
joke.
of, y'all know how everybody has different pain tolerances?
Mm,
If I bumped into you, I'd get hurt. You'd probably be fine.
yeah.
So, some people, Danielle, don't have the understanding of they are not the be all end all of what people feel.
Right.
So, whenever I would get hurt, it's like a minor wound or something, like someone poked me a little too hard or I bumped into someone and I go, "Ow!" Because as a kid, I didn't understand uh that people feel guilty when they know that they hurt you,
Yeah.
usually. So Danielle would always go, "What are you talking about? That didn't hurt. We
That
didn't even
yeah.
bump into each other that hard." Or I didn't even touch you that hard. Or I didn't even hit you that hard. She
Mm,
said that once.
yeah.
She slapped me for crying. And looking back on it, fucking whatever about it. Cause like as a kid, when I cried, I bawled. I let out noise. I didn't just let the tears run down because I didn't understand. I didn't understand that nobody wanted to deal with me being upset. I didn't understand that for a while. That understanding has carried me, has followed me, sorry, not carried, has followed me into adulthood. I'm 19 now. I'm almost 20. I'm gonna be 20 in 2 months.
That is
And I
like
still don't feel like I can cry in front of anybody because I have this distinct understanding, this proper fucking knowledge drilled into me that nobody wants to deal with me when I'm upset. Nobody wants to help. I know that's not true. That's not true. I have people that love me, that care about me, that want me to be happy. Danielle was never one of them. Of course, I do have a mother now, though she's more than earned the right to be called mom, and I've got a dad. I will not be saying their names because I respect them.
that is a very like parents very much are the if you disregard um their emotions or make them feel like um what's the word I'm looking for? Make them feel like a burden whenever they need something for you. That's what they're going to start expecting from other people when they grow older. That's just how that is. So,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a very
the
uh,
unconditional love people.
mm,
When their love turns conditional, you start to think that everything is conditional. A house, food, clothing, a pat on the back after a job well done. Oh, I just realized something. I didn't get thanked. I would do stuff without being asked. I would clean up the living room a little bit. No thanks. Not a single thanks. Just the sudden expectation of that to happen repeatedly. I'm basically room bound because of just everything that Danielle's put me through. Everything. Because every time I was out of my room, she would find something to get me into trouble for. Something. Didn't matter what. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. It just didn't. Didn't matter how small, didn't matter if it was even me.
I had a situation like
One
that too
time,
when it wasn't with any of my parents, but I had a situation like that with a caretaker.
mm, go ahead, go ahead.
Uh, Judy. Um, she
Oh,
would.
now you're name dropping.
The only reason I'm not gonna say her last name is because I guess I just don't want to.
Fair enough.
um,
You don't hate her.
oh, I do hate her, but I just don't want to
Oh,
start shit with her family because I like her family. Or what was her name?
mhm.
Judy or was it Joy? See, this is at least I managed to, thank God she died years ago. Um,
Oh,
but
damn.
yeah, when I was younger, she looked after me when my mom was struggling. She let us stay at her place, and my mom didn't know what was going on, and I thought this was just normal for some parents to do. But I didn't really get to see my mom much because she was working so much, so I only got to see her pretty much just in the morning. But I was an unmedicated or an undiagnosed autistic/ADHD kid, and I went to a strict Catholic school. And they would give you a green slip, a yellow slip, or a red slip. A green slip if you did well, a yellow slip if you caused like one interruption. So if you talked like once during class or something, it's a yellow slip. And a red slip if it was like two or more times. And it was very militant. Like if you did one thing that was like a slight annoyance to the teacher, like just saying something during the class, you go up to yellow. I got red every day. Like I said, I was like an undiagnosed, either autistic or probably autistic and ADHD kid. Um, so I got a red slip every single day, and my mom said to them like, "You're allowed to punish the kid, thinking like." Like some time in the corner or some time in the room. But what they would do is they wouldn't give me dinner and they would
Mm.
lock me in my room upstairs and not let me come out. Um, except and then unless I had to go to the bathroom. Uh, so and I remember specifically one time I was so happy because I knew that I would be able to eat more than 2 meals today and that I would be able to like watch Cartoon Network one night like I used to. I get in the car and I'm like, I got a yellow slip. Look, I got yellow. I only interrupted once. I got yellow. And she looked at me with like a grin on her face, like it excited her the thought of my joy being sucked away, going, "No, your mom said that I have to punish you even if you get a yellow slip." I'm like, "What? I thought it was only red." And she's like, "Uh-huh." And the next morning, I bring it up to my mom, and she's like, I did not say that. I said to punish you if you got red. I never said to punish you if you got a yellow slip. And that's when I told her everything that's been happening. I'm like, but I didn't get to eat dinner. I only got 2 meals that day, and I wasn't able to leave the room, like, for the past, like, it's been that way for the past several months. And that's when my mom was like, wait, what the fuck has been happening? And that's when we finally moved out. But I mean, and it wasn't like a room with like books in it and like a TV or anything like that either. I mean, it was like a bed and like some decorations, and I was just trapped in there with like my homework and my thoughts. Um, so and any books I managed to get from the library. That way I didn't go crazy in there. So she was cool. Um, and I remember
Wow.
I beat myself up a lot after that because I was really mad at myself because um I did go to her funeral. Um this was sort of also at a time where I kind of blocked a lot of that out of my memory, so I didn't really remember that. All I remember is that like, oh yeah, I think she gave us a place to stay when I was younger or something like that. Um So we went to her funeral, and I cried at her funeral, and that kind of it was at her funeral that I remembered everything that happened. I saw pictures of her, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the motherfucker that would give me 2 meals a day, and I wasn't able to leave the room, and I still cried. I still cried, and I'm so mad. I'm like, why the fuck am I crying? I shouldn't be crying right now. But it's just the thought. It was just watching the casket being taken through, knowing that there's a person in there that got to me. Um,
Yeah, death is still death.
yeah, this really is the Vent podcast.
Yeah, I told you, like, right at the
um,
beginning.
but yeah, she low key sucked. I remember there was one night actually. The husband just kind of went along with it. I think what it was is that she got annoyed with me because I was so hyper, and that she just would prefer that I just stayed away in the room, and that's why she just put me up there all the time. Um, there was one time where the husband, I think his name was like Tom or something like that, he woke me up. Um, and I said, "Where's Judy or Joanne or whatever the other name was?" And he was like, "Oh, she's sleeping." And I said, "Oh, okay." So I get up, and he makes me a sandwich, and I turn the TV on, and I watch cartoons. And how old was I when all this was happening? I was in,
Single digits?
yeah, I was in second or third grade. Um, so I turn on the cartoons, and he's making me a sandwich, and I eat. Um, and he's like, "All right, let's go back up to bed." And I'm like, "Wait, what? I thought I was going. Is it not time for school?" And he's like, "Um, no, it's nighttime." And I'm like, "Why'd you wake me up?" And he's like, "I wanted you to eat something." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, thank you." And then he brought me back upstairs, and I went to bed.
Oh my god. They're horrible for each other.
Well, she's
Or they
fucking
were.
dead
One of
now.
them's dead.
Yeah, so yeah, so
Fucking good.
yeah, he was heartbroken when that happened. It was like a part of him died when she died, but it's like how? Like she sucked. And me and my family are very close to her sons. One of them in particular is a very close family
Oh my
friend.
god. She had children?
Yes. And my mom, I remember for a long time, my mom was like kind of frustrated with our family friend because he clearly, it seemed at times like he hated his mom, and we just never got why. And then I told that story to my mom, and she's like, you know, I think I get it now,
You know,
actually. Yeah.
hmm.
So she's, less she understands why he didn't like her as much, and I've never mentioned it to her because I mean that's his dead mom, and he's clearly not 100% over it. Yeah, I mean, of course he's not. It's his mom. Even if he sucked, I don't know if he treated her. I don't know if she treated him like she treated me per se. I don't know the whole
Is somebody
story.
trans in this story?
Me?
Someone else?
No.
Okay.
I mean, just because I messed up pronouns.
A lot.
That's the thing. I do it for cisgender people. So when people are like, when I mess up a trans person's pronouns, I'll be like, I do this for everyone. I swear to God. I know it sounds like I'm lying, but I swear.
No, I can confirm. It's on record.
Yeah. No. What messes me up is when I'm.
Episode goes through.
It's when I'm talking about two people of different genders at the same time. When I really start messing up, I don't know what it is. Um.
Your brain's a little full.
Yeah, I guess so. Uh, damn, I didn't expect to event today. But that's something I'm fine
Hey,
being out there.
everything I've said so far, I'm fine with being out there.
Yeah. So then I should definitely be fine.
Oh, absolutely. Girl, anybody hearing this episode or watching it or whatever, I don't think their main focus would be on you.
Girl, I don't even have anyone to threaten right now. Warn. So, I don't
Okay.
have anyone to warn. So
Putting the knife away.
I don't no, because my person is
Already dead.
yeah, cancer got to
I
her
mean, I
before
got
anyone else
someone to
could.
threaten, and I mean threaten. But
Okay.
it's not my decision at the end of the day. It's yours. For
Also,
that person.
oh my god, that person, right? I thought we were talking about um
The other person?
Danielle.
No, that's a warning. I'm giving her a chance to not end up in the hospital.
No, Miss N has
Yep.
no chance. N is an initial for her name. But oh my god. Today's a deep
If I
episode.
ever see her, it's over.
The name of this episode is just her full name.
What, Danielle?
Dear Danielle, last name.
Micks.
Mix.
M-I-C-K-S. Oh yeah, by the way, how to spell it. D-A-N-I-E-L-L-E-M-I-C-K-S. Two separate things. First name, last name. My last name is my father's, and I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, when you dropped the last name, I was surprised there for a second. I'm like, wait, that's not your last name.
That's not my last name. You know
Which is
my
good.
last name.
I do.
Don't say it.
It's Mousey. First name Magical.
But
Um,
first name Magical, last name Mousey.
That's what I'm talking about. First name Jenni, last name For Pres.
The names.
The names.
The name's Bond. Mouse Bond.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, the name's Pres. Jenni For Pres.
This is stupid.
This is so stupid.
This bit is stupid. I love it.
Oh my goodness. Do you have more written down, or is it just like whatever comes to mind at this point?
Oh my god, girl, I have so much more. I have so much more.
Girl. Alright, we gotta push through because I'm getting tired.
I have two voices in my head. I used to think I had DID because there sure was enough fucking trauma for that to be a thing, but all of my memories are mine.
I remember that.
I don't have someone else who fronts for me. I'm me the entire time, but I do have a second voice. I've named her Lynn because thinking about her gives me a headache. And Tylenol.
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 That's really fun. Okay, it's funny that you made that out of a pun because when you said her name's Lynn, my brain immediately started trying to make a D's nuts joke with the name Lynn.
Really? You know, if she ever developed into an actual personality that could front, I think a D's nuts joke involving her name would be the thing to do it.
Yeah.
Because that's what would drive me to take over a body. This other aspect of myself, I guess,
that has to be a clip.
More logical and reason. If I were to take over a body, it'd be a D's nuts joke.
Yeah.
So, Lynn is more reasonable and logical, less emotion-driven. I've been in the midst of a panic attack, and she's been able to calm me down and make me, like, fix the problem.
Right.
Just by analyzing the situation again and being like, hey, look at this. Here's the solution.
Allenize that didn't work. Fuck. Unfunny.
That didn't work. Nope. Delete the cast is over.
Delete
it's
it.
done.
Delete the whole podcast.
Didn't stop us, but a failed pun did.
Delete the whole podcast.
Wrap it up. Roll credits. It's done.
This episode can't air now.
Goodbye. The podcast is over forever. All of it.
Oh my goodness.
It's being pulled from air.
We're so cooked.
being removed from the internet forever.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Damn. Oh, yeah, true. Nah, if we're ever unable to do this podcast anymore, it'd be on good terms.
Yeah.
You're sane, I'm sane.
I wasn't even thinking of that podcast.
Currently.
Actually, that previous podcast did end on, we just took a break for a while. And I kept being like, hey, let's start it up again. And she's like, I never have the time. She did have the time, she just didn't want to spend it with me. But, I'm about to delve into all my No, I'm not gonna get into her.
Nah, this is the venting cast. This is the venting episode.
No,
Go ahead.
I hate that woman that I mentioned earlier. That ex of mine who I had a podcast with. So I low key just want her to get help, bro.
Yeah.
That ex of ours. But yeah.
Yeah, that ex of ours. You're right.
That was an ex of ours. Poly problems.
Somebody just asked me, oh no, what happened? Because my PFP changed.
Yeah, I did notice that. I was surprised because your PFP doesn't change a lot. So I was like, whoa! Oh, it's a different Neo, okay.
Like 2 in 1 day, right?
Do what?
2 changes in 1 day.
Was it 2? Oh my god, it
Maybe.
was! I don't know if it was...
I changed.
I didn't... Did you change in the middle of this podcast?
No, I changed right before we started.
Okay. Sick. I didn't notice the second change.
Yeah.
I was talking about the previous change.
I was asked, oh no, what happened? And I just said spill, frown.
The cup spilled.
The cup spilled. I'm out of ice cream.
For context, y'all, it was Neo in a cup, I think.
Neo in a cup of where ice cream used to be, and now that cup is on its side, and Neo's holding up a sign that says, you monster.
That's so cool. I love Neo holding signs. That's a really cute...
Except, oh yeah, watch Ruby Chibi. That's where it's from.
Ruby Chibi.
Yeah. Don't watch it yet. It has spoilers for the ending of Volume 3.
Well, we are in Volume 3.
And, we are on Volume 3. It has spoilers for the end of Volume 3, and then, no more spoilers after that.
That's funny. Okay.
Actually, it has a bit more.
I've been using 25% of my brain power to still try and come up with a D's Nuts Lynn joke.
Girl, please. I'd like to claim sanity for a bit longer.
Okay.
Lynn will probably be, more frontal. Not able to displace me, though. That ain't happening.
Are you actually saying that you think if I made that joke, it would actually cause Lynn to start taking hold?
I think this would become a 3-person podcast.
Oh my god, bro.
Hey, again, if it were anything, it would be that.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
There's
if
so
it
many
were
things.
anything.
There's so
if
many.
it were to happen, it would be because of that.
Oh my goodness.
But again, she's not very frontal. She doesn't, whenever I directly think about her, she doesn't really talk, but I can have conversations with her just in passing. It's really weird.
Sorry, I was yawning.
She doesn't like the spotlight, I guess.
That's real. I need to get out of the spotlight.
Oh no. She's stage fright.
I remember, someone earlier was like, you have no time. Can we please hang out? And I'm like, well, they what are you doing all the time? And I'm like, well, I work 40 hours a week. I like to film stuff, and I have 2 weekly podcasts, a bi-weekly podcast, and a quad monthly podcast, so I don't know.
Damn.
The quad monthly one isn't that big of a...
That's pretty much weekly.
No, quad monthly. Wait.
Yeah, 4 times a month?
Once every 4 months.
Oh.
Is what I meant to go for. I don't even know if there's a word for that. That one obviously is not that big of an issue. But...
Quarterly. It's quarterly.
I'm stupid. One quarterly podcast. But... That one obviously is not that much of an obstacle. But the 2 weekly podcasts and the 1 bi-weekly podcast, yeah, those 3 take up a lot of time. A lot of my time.
Yeah.
But I enjoy doing all 3 of
And
them.
the job from 11 to 8.
I did work 11 to 8 your time today.
Yeah.
10 to 7
Now it's
my time.
10:30 my time.
I mean, 9-hour shifts aren't too. 8-hour shifts are the usual.
All
It's
right,
just
I'm sorry to cut you off. I need to get this out before you get too tired to continue. Danielle, I used to have a fear of the dark. I still kind of do. It's just uncomfortable now. I don't like being in the dark. I can't fucking see. Danielle knew this. We got into an argument one time. I don't really remember what it was about. I was on my bed and I called her, and I fucking quote, a bad guy, because I was a child. And then she turned around, looked at me over her shoulder with her hand on the light switch, and said, "Would a bad guy do this?" And turned my fucking bedroom light off, leaving me in pitch black darkness, and walked away, closing the door.
wait, but that's the most like cliche bad guy thing you can possibly do. Like the answer is yes,
Literally,
Danielle. Like,
would a bad guy do this? Torments a child.
I was about to be like, would a bad guy do this? Stabs you repeatedly. Like, what do you?
Would a bad guy do this? Robs a bank.
Oh my god. You can't rob that bank.
So
Would a
the
bad guy do
answer-
this?
Would a bad guy do this? I don't know what point she was trying to prove there. By the way, when I brought that up later, like 6 years later, I said, "Hey, you did this," and she said, "No, I didn't."
Okay,
Which
well,
obviously means it didn't happen. Yeah, she didn't remember, so it didn't fucking happen. Anyway, moving forward,
a bad
with
guy
multiple
wouldn't do
years,
that
different
anyway.
house. A bad guy wouldn't do that. This is a different house now. This is the house that I brought that up to her in, actually. Over on a street that I will not name.
Elm Street.
82
'Cause it was a
whatever
nightmare.
street. It was a nightmare. I had destroyed the blinds absentmindedly because I was unfucking medicated. In her bedroom. Just absentmindedly playing with them, just laying on the bed, playing my DS. And I told her that when it became known about, and she got pissed that I didn't tell her before. I'm sorry, Danielle. I was unmedicated. I didn't have the memory to even know what I was doing 5 minutes ago. I was in a panic after that. I was like, fuck, I destroyed something. You want to know what happened a few days later? The bathroom blinds got destroyed. Not by me. It wasn't by me that time. By this time, my little sister was born. I'm not saying her name. As much as I despise her, I'm not saying her name yet.
This is not the sibling, I assume, who
No,
watches
that
the
sibling's
pod.
fucking amazing.
Let's get it.
That sibling's genuinely amazing, and
shout out to you, even though you're not watching this episode.
Yeah, well, they might be. They might go against my wishes.
Shout out to you if you're watching this episode out of curiosity. I probably would too.
Pick up some ice cream and I'll visit.
Yeah.
If you're watching this and I'm not currently there, pick up some ice cream. Specifically strawberry cheesecake. No, strawberry cheesecake ice cream. And we'll talk.
I've had cheesecake ice cream. At least the cheesecake ice cream at Cold Stone is ass.
The strawberry cheesecake ice cream that I had was so fucking good.
The cheesecake ice cream that we had at Cold Stone low-key just tasted like eggs.
Egg.
Okay,
either buy strawberry cheesecake ice cream. It's in these like cone things.
I love strawberry.
Or buy cheesecake. Any variety, honestly. I love cheesecake.
Anywho.
Anyway, so my sister, sorry. We were on the topic of my sibling. The
What? This
person
is
I'm
your.
talking about
This
now
is
is my sister.
sister is a type of sibling.
Yeah, but like sibling as in non-binary versus sister as in bitch.
Okay, got it.
Important distinction. They're two separate people.
Okay.
So my sister, who is not my sibling, well, actually, she's not even my sister anymore. We're not related.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not gonna name drop her. We'll call her A.
Okay.
A.
We'll call her
So
women.
Danielle, woman. She's not 18. She's 8 years younger than me. She's 11.
You can't call her a bitch. She's 11.
I'm gonna call her a bitch. She's transphobic.
To be fair, I was really transphobic at that age.
You were a bitch.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
I stand by it.
Sure, fair enough.
Though you were taught that.
I was.
She wasn't. A was not.
The internet does wonders, though. I was taught.
It does.
I was.
Oh, she's internet obsessed. She's more chronically online than I was, and that was my escapism.
Yeah, I mean, that could be the case. Clearly, she's not on the right side of the internet. Someone needs to show her like some queso or something. If there's ever a kid who's like on the wrong side of the internet, I'm like, just show him queso. That's the only
queso.
like good children's like content creator that I know of at this point. Like, just show him queso. Queso will fix him up.
Isn't Queso the guy that's like encouraging the fat jokes about himself?
He does think that those are he's okay with the fat. If you want to make jokes about yourself, though, I think that's okay. Now, if you're encouraging the bullying of other people, that's different.
Yeah, that's very different.
Yeah.
Fat jokes about yourself and encouraging those because you find them funny, that's fine.
Yeah.
And don't encourage jokes about other people unless you know they're fine with it and, you know.
Yeah.
Blah,
No,
blah, 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 blah. Be a nice person.
He's talked about it in interviews before and stuff. He's a really cool guy. He seems really down to earth.
Cool. But yeah, A. Danielle brought both of us to the dining room because she definitely already had it in her mind that it was me. But I want to reiterate, I didn't destroy the bathroom blinds. I know that I didn't. You want to know why I know? Because I don't use the bathroom there. I don't use the downstairs bathroom. That's the one that got destroyed. That's the one that the blinds were destroyed. I used the upstairs one constantly because it was less fucking... Nobody was up there.
Right.
Danielle brought us there, asked us both, hey, which one of you did it? I said, not me. And A was crying. 8 years younger than me. Crying, of course, when accused of something that she definitely fucking did. Because I know it wasn't me. And Danielle fucking Micks. You won't find any information on A, by the way, I checked.
Well, it's also a kid.
I checked out of curiosity.
Also, don't dox a kid.
Don't dox a kid.
She has room to grow.
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
a kid. It's a kid. It's a kid. The kid is.
It's a kid. It's a kid. Could get better.
I know
Probably not.
I know it's hard to even consider that a possibility, but I mean, look how far I came. I was a fucked up kid, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Regardless, though.
Irregardless, which is not a fucking word. You don't need the ear there, but whatever. I said it.
That word also pisses me off. I hate irregardless. Oh my god!
I said
Double
it 'cause
negative.
I think it's funny. Double negative.
Instead of saying in regards to, instead of saying in regards to, I'm gonna start saying irregardless.
Irregards to.
That's what I'm talking about.
Snap fingers. I could just tell you were pointing at me.
I'm doing the clock it.
Oh, I can't see.
Oh. She can't see
I'm doing
y'all.
it back though.
That means clock it.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck that means.
You clocked it.
We have ADHD. Danielle said it was me because I wasn't crying. 8 years older, by the way. I got yelled at if I was crying.
Yeah.
Ever. So, I get sat at the table to fucking write something I don't remember. I then write a note saying, hey, I can't fucking stay here. I'm going for a bike ride. And I'll be back tonight. You wanna know what I did?
What?
Exactly what I fucking said I would. I went for a bike ride, and I was back that night.
Okay.
And they got pissed at me because they thought I would, because they thought I ran away.
I'll be right back. Hold on. I need to blow my nose. You want me to keep it rolling?
Keep it rolling. Just make sure you mute on the podcast as well.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna mute my whole ass microphone.
Fair. So they fully fucking thought it was running away. That of their own volition, by the way. They just thought that. They was wrong. Wish I did, but they was wrong. I rode my bike down the street. And then I played on my phone for a bit. Just to fucking clear my head. And then I rode my bike back down the street and went home. Not home. Definitely went back to the house. That place was more a prison than a home. And they got pissy because they thought, because Danielle and Joshua, not saying last name, he's struggling with a lot of things, and I'm not piling shit onto him. But yeah, they got all up in arms about me having almost run away because of their own imagination. So yeah, suffice to say, that night I did not go to bed happy. I went to bed pissed. And I didn't even serve my punishment, so I guess I got out of it, so I'm a weasel.
Actual weasel. Weaseled your way out of punishment.
I've always been a bit of a weasel, but a mouse just speaks to me more. Stop disconnecting your fucking
I'm trying
camera.
to. Okay, I need to. Hold on. I'm about to disconnect my damn headphones because they're being shitty too. I'm not gonna be able to hear you for a second. Ah! I can't hear her right now, bro. She sure do be saying shit. No, she's not actually. Oh, yeah, she is.
Another time, we had this point system set up at the same house. We moved a lot, by the way, so the households is a unit of measurement of time for me. We had a point system. If you got in trouble, you'd lose points. At the end of the week, depending on how many points you had left, next week would determine how much you're allowed to do for an entire fucking week. A and I almost fully said her name.
See,
We had a fight with each other.
see, I've done that with you so much, Mousey.
Danielle offered us a choice. We could either offered us a choice separately, by the way. We could either take a 10-point loss or have a spanking. By the way, she spanked her kids.
But that is sadly very, yeah, many people like to do that. There are schools in America that will spank you.
I know. You've told me.
Yeah,
There's no schools in Canada that'll do that.
we certainly got those. Dude, there would be there. I love when they would go like, two wrongs don't make a right. I don't care if they come after you, you're not supposed to hit them back. And I'm like, wait, but aren't you hitting us?
It hits you harder for being right.
That's exactly what they did. Oh my god. My mom, I will give it to my mom. She was like, "You're not spanking my kid. If my kid needs to be punished, I will punish my kid. You don't get to decide how to punish my kid."
Exactly, that's how it should be.
Um,
God, your mom sounds like a good mom, but, like, misguided still.
okay. Let's not talk too much about my mom on the pod. Um,
Hi, Mom. Not mine.
there are things that we disagree on, yes, but there are also things that I am very proud of her for doing when I was growing up.
That's another part of distance can't stop us. You 2 live in the same house and you still disagree. Meanwhile, I'm over here in Canada, and we get along great.
That's true. That's
We
true.
get on alright, y'all.
We do get along pretty okay.
Yeah.
That makes it sound like we
Have we
don't.
had a fight?
I was joking. Have we
I don't
since we started
disagreement
dating?
maybe. Fight?
We've definitely had disagreements for sure. Well, yeah,
Disagreements, of course, yeah.
we were kind of fighting somewhat recently
Somewhat recently?
over it was chat. I was in the wrong.
What was it?
We won't get into it because I'm a little embarrassed about it. But over bombs,
Over bombs?
bombs, and writing things down for bombs.
I don't remember.
It was a video game chat. It was keep talking and nobody explodes.
Oh, yeah, that was more so an argument than a fight. A fight is, like,
What do you
both of
consider a
us
fight?
yelling at each other, it lasts multiple days, it's on our mind constantly.
Okay,
I forgot about it.
we haven't had anything like that.
Yeah, no, that's a fight. What we had was an argument.
I don't think our relationship has been tested like that before. Maybe over my
Our most
old
difficult trial. You bomb.
yeah. We sort of had
We had creative differences.
yeah, I think that's about as far. Yeah, I don't think, you know, our biggest fight being over, or our biggest argument being over a video game is probably pretty good.
That
Um
is, yeah. There have, of course, been times where my ADHD has bitten our relationship, and I am always very sorry.
yeah, yeah, there I know the times you speak of.
Yeah.
Also
Today,
relating to video games.
it was a show.
Oh,
But
the
yeah.
show thing. That yeah.
You know, I bottle my emotions up a lot, and that's probably why I'm so quick to anger over, like, small things.
Mhm.
Like, especially in safe situations. 'Cause I
Right.
feel safe when I'm around you, even if we're not in person
Likewise.
yet.
Yeah.
And not having to bottle emotions up means that, like, they leak sometimes.
That's a very good way of putting it, yeah.
Sometimes they explode, sometimes they leak and stall a little.
Mm.
And when in video games, when I'm more experienced, they leak.
And video games
And
in general, because Chad, as you know if you see my Twitch streams, I'm not good at video games. It's not my expertise.
by self-admittance.
I mean,
You said it, I didn't say it.
well, it also depends. Like, if you want to, if you want to say you're not the best at video games, that's fine. But if you're over here just like bullying me about it, like you're fucking
I'm also not
atrocious,
the best at video
then
games.
well, video games just they're just not my. And I had to. That actually was something I had to confront. Like, it sounds so funny having to confront that you're bad at video games, but I did because I love video games so much, and it's such a big part of my world that to be like, yeah, this is not one of my talents. That it did kind of, it was something that I had to be like, no, I still play them because I enjoy them, and there are some very niche video games that I am very good at. I'd like to say I'm decently good at um Dead by Daylight. I do have a lot of
Whoa.
blunders. But
who could have seen that? Who could
yeah,
have guessed? Who could have possibly
I'm
3,000 hours who could
decently
have seen?
good. 3,180, and that is my
Fuck.
most. And that is my most played game on Steam, and it's 180.
It's also your favorite.
It's also my favorite. Um, and
I would know.
you would know. You guessed it right. You're the only person who guessed it by daylight. Um,
Oh, that wasn't a guess, honey.
that's fair. You're the only person to have answered correctly with by daylight. And getting over it with Bennett Foddy is another one that I was very that I'm very good at. Is there anything else you have to go over though? By the way, because
Yes, there's 5 more conversation topics. We're through 1.
what do you mean we're through 1?
We're through 1.
We talked about so
We've
many
covered 1
things.
topic.
We talked about so many things.
Oh, we've covered how she treated me.
What the fuck do you mean? That's the thing.
No.
At this rate, this is going to be a 6-hour long episode.
Oh, have we been going for 1.5 hours?
An hour and 5 minutes?
It'll be 5 hours.
I can't. You said we've been at. There's 5 left, and we've
Okay,
been through
so
1.
is that what I said? I thought I said 4. Okay, let me check. 5. We got 5 more.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just stupid. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, we got a lot to go through. How she treated me? That was an hour. That was an hour of it. There's one thing I didn't cover here. Sometimes she did send me to bed without dinner. We're not getting into that. That's just a shitty thing to do, but we're moving on to part 2. How she carried herself.
Wait, question. Is this going to take as
It's
long as
shorter.
part 1? Okay.
It's shorter.
By a lot?
By quite a lot.
Okay, go
This will
ahead.
take like 10 minutes max.
Okay,
Don't worry.
okay.
I spent most of it on the opener and the
Okay.
finisher.
As you do.
That's what you do with a good essay. This is not an essay.
Video essay.
That's what you gotta do with good content. You start it strong and you end it stronger.
True. Okay. Hit me.
The starter is what gets people invested. The middle can be a bit less good, but you still want good. The end is what they're gonna remember. It's the final little bit.
Remember,
That's
I hardly knew her. No, that was too good. It was too good. They had to get rid of me.
I'm back.
Welcome back. It was so good.
Did you like that one?
I did. I really liked me cheering myself, and then like I'm looking away, and I look back, and it's just me now.
Fantastic. That's
Yeah.
gotta be a clip because I want to see that.
True. There's not going to be a ton of clips of this one because we have an extra podcast coming out that I need to make some clips of. We have.
Oh, there's not gonna be many clips of this one because
Yeah, that's very true. Hey, I managed to
How
get
Danielle?
I managed to get
Go ahead.
3 clips out of the last episode, to be fair, and I don't know how I did that. But yeah, this week the hot dog podcast comes out. So
Hot dog.
that drops Friday, I'm pretty sure, the day after.
Yeah,
So
we
tomorrow.
can't talk about that right now. We can't talk about the results of that.
Yeah,
That drops tomorrow.
it drops tomorrow. But yeah, go ahead. How carried-
Danielle Micks carried herself. Yes, I'm gonna keep dropping first last name. Because it's funny. It gets funnier every time I do it.
Can we get her name trending on Twitter?
God, I fucking wish. No, she doesn't deserve that legacy.
True.
The legacy she will have is me. When I become the most popular, second most popular mouse streamer.
You don't even want to try and surpass mine. That's valid.
I would rather Iron Mouse has first.
Yeah. Most popular magical mouse.
Yes, I would be fine with second if it's Iron Mouse.
That's fair.
Because girl has gone through a lot. Girl is going through a lot.
Her story is so insanely fucking inspiring. It's beautiful. So I get
It
it. Yeah.
really is. I don't want first from her.
Yeah.
I will literally go inactive if I take first from her.
Okay, but what if you take first and you have one of those moments where she's like, you're next. Take it.
You're next. I don't
You're
want
next.
her.
You're next. She's pretty cool though.
really, truly don't.
It wouldn't. I don't think it would hurt her that much. Like for instance, and I hate Burnt Peanut. I fucking hate Burnt Peanut. But when Burnt Peanut won VTuber of the Year, Iron Mouse was like, guys, who cares? He won. Let's just let it go. I don't know why y'all are freaking out so much that I didn't
Wasn't
win.
she like, yo, congratulations, and then moved on?
I think she was, and I wouldn't even have given him a congratulations, but she probably didn't know that he's like a low-key a right-winger. I don't think she knew that. You have to be like really internet brain to know that Burnt Peanut's a right-winger.
Bro says slurs.
Does he?
Yeah,
He seems like the guy to throw the R word around a lot. Does he say the R word a lot?
he does.
Yeah.
He also says anybody that complains about him is in a third world country, which, you know, obviously inherently makes them a worse person.
That's so racist. He also
Yeah.
voted for Trump and supports ICE. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Anywho, this is all, of course, very related to how Danielle carries herself. Like Burnt Peanut.
She carries herself like a racist.
Poorly.
Poorly.
Ever see Asmongold? But yeah.
I have seen him with a cockroach on him.
Yeah, him just brushing the cockroach, or him catching the cockroach. He looks at it, and he like grabs it and like throws it or something. It's insane. Oh my god. He's so disgusting.
It's fucking crazy. Apparently, I talked about my siblings' dartboard in episode 1. That's wild.
Did we talk about it? Okay, go ahead. Danielle carrying herself poorly.
Danielle carrying herself. We have talked for like 5 minutes about trying to get to this topic.
Yes, we have. We're so cooked.
Danielle. Okay? We all have heard stories today.
Today specifically.
On Thursday.
Yeah, on Thursday. Thursday's today.
About how she's treated me. I'm acting like this is a different fucking day or conversation or anything. This is one go.
Part 2.
Part 2. You have not changed clothing.
Yeah, well, neither of you. Change the model.
It hard
part
cuts
2.
to me in a different outfit. What do you mean?
So Jover.
Anyway, Danielle. She carried herself like she had nothing to lose and everything to not gain.
Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Rock
nothing
bottom.
to lose, nothing to gain. Like she was just stuck in this purgatory of her own making. She had a job. She did poorly. She got fired. She got a new job. It was stay at home. It was work from home. You know what happened? She did poorly. She got fired.
I think you
she didn't have a job for
recently.
a while. She brought in some random guy. I know his name. I'm not gonna say it. He was actually kind of chill. He took my side after A and I got into an actual physical fight. Oh, part 4 is A, by the way.
Part 4 all goes to A?
Part 4 all goes to A and the bullshit Danielle let her get up to.
Wow. The A podcast.
The A cast.
It certainly is.
A-hole.
It certainly is A cast.
Corolla credits.
Yeah, imagine dragging these nuts across your face.
I'm half tempted to leave again.
Danielle got fired,
Danielle,
met a dude, sided with you
met
once.
a dude, brought him into her home. He crashed there for months. I don't know. I was at the visiting stage here. This was more recent than any of the stories you guys have heard. Wait until wait until chapter 4 for some fucking story. That's half an hour. Part 4 is half an hour.
Revelations.
Revelations.
Is this gonna? Are we gonna have a part 2 to this podcast?
No.
Like an actual second podcast?
We could actually have next week be part 2, but I would lose my entire flow.
We can
Y'all
try.
know how hard it was for me to even start talking on this one?
We
It was
can.
pretty fucking hard. I had to psych myself up. Hey, that's what I said. You get up there, you get going. I'm going right now.
Hell yeah.
So, Danielle brings this guy into her life. New guy every, couple years or whatever.
Yeah.
He's chill. I'm not even gonna give a hint to his name. I liked him. He was always asleep. I think he had a night job.
Okay.
I think he worked as a night cook at a pizza place
Where is he now?
where they had. I don't know. They broke up.
Danielle does get a little bit quirky at night.
I don't want to think about that. No, that guy wouldn't even be there for that. He worked.
What? No, but because Five Nights at
Danielle.
Freddy's.
I know. Danielle always was just. She didn't ever do something for herself, and she always complained that nobody ever did anything for her, including herself.
Mm.
Here's a little bit of advice, Danielle, if you ever fucking find this. Name-searching egotistical bastard. Because that's what this episode's going to be called. This is just going to be called her name.
I came up with that idea.
You did, and I'm going with it.
Hell yeah. That's so funny. Wait, do you have a picture of her?
It's not going to be called Dear and what? Wait, what'd you say?
The thumbnail is just a picture of her.
No, I do not.
Oh my
I can
God.
find one.
But then you'd have to look at her every time you.
Oh my God, you're right. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Just grab the ugliest fucking picture you can find of anything. I don't care.
Wait, but you're okay looking at her name every time you open the podcast.
Girl, have you been hearing me?
Well, yeah, but this is just this episode. Like you said, it's hard to get you. Yeah, usually, you don't even want to think about
I
her.
complain about Danielle all the time.
That's true, you do.
Because that's deserved.
Yeah, I'll make it a picture of that teddy bear with teeth.
Which one? From FNAF?
Oh my God! Just keep talking. Oh my God, we're an hour and 18 minutes in.
That Freddy bear?
We've been trying to get through this for 12 minutes, and you've said 2 minutes worth of Danielle stuff.
Okay.
Oh my God, we're so cooked.
Carried herself like she wasn't important. Which
Yeah,
she's not.
That's
But
true.
this was before she made it true. She never really cared for herself. It was always sure she did home cooked meals, whatever, but they were pretty fucking shit.
Mm.
I started whispering and got louder. I yelled. Oops.
You're good.
They weren't bad, of course, but can I say they were good? Rarely. When she followed someone else's recipe.
I'm not good at cooking.
And even then, it wasn't made with the feelings, the care, the effort, the love It wasn't made with that. It didn't taste like it meant anything. Food has to taste like it means something.
To be fair,
Otherwise, it's shit.
if you when you're a working mother, sometimes you do just kind of have to throw that shit
Oh,
together.
no, she was unemployed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about when she was unemployed. I'm
When
giving her
you're
the benefit.
unhappy, I guess. When you're unhappy, I guess.
Oh, unhappy she was. She was constantly unhappy. Constantly taking it out on us, too. She wouldn't fucking do anything to make herself happy. Except do weed.
Mm.
She did weed.
Mm.
And I'm not saying that's inherently a bad thing.
You know I like my weed.
But in the living room,
Probably not with your kids around you all the time. Yeah.
at daytime, and leaving it lying around,
Yeah, probably.
and having your weed tray have Princess Peach and Princess Daisy on it when your child loves Mario?
That's pretty fucking weird.
I'm interjecting this little story here. We were strapped for money at one point. She sold a bunch of my Mario plushies. Even though I kept telling her, no, I don't want them gone. I like them. I liked having them. There was this huge Mario plushie, as tall as I was back then. So, like 3 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit less. I don't remember. She sold it. I never saw an ounce of that money. I lost a bunch of stuff I cared about. None of it went to me. She owes me 1,000, by the way. From Christmas money.
1,000?
Over 1,000. 1,280.
In Christmas money?
In Christmas money. From one Christmas.
What did she do?
Because nobody knew what to. I don't know. Drugs. Weed.
Dude, that reminds me one time my dad.
Nothing.
That reminds me one time my dad, I think it was like his grandpa on his mom's side commented on one of his Facebook posts, who he hadn't heard from in like since he was like 10 or something, commented on one of his Facebook posts, "What a beautiful family." And he went grandpa, and he responded like basically verbatim, if I'm remembering correctly, "Grandpa, what the fuck? You owe me 30 years of birthday cards."
Good statement.
I thought that was fire.
It is.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Danielle would get pissy when anybody finished off anything in the fridge. In the fridge. I don't know how much of that picked up. She would get pissy when anybody, like, drank the last of something in the fridge. But she wouldn't get us drinks. She would get herself drinks. And I don't mean alcohol. She didn't drink alcohol. I don't know why. I don't care to know why. I drink alcohol. Rarely. Rarely. I'll do a drinking stream at some point and throw up the next morning, I know.
Okay.
But unrelated. Waving my hands about.
Mouses have low tolerance.
I have a very low. If I down 2 cans of 5%, the room is spinning. Genuinely.
It's like a medical issue.
391 milliliters. That's not a medical issue.
2 cans of 5% in the room. Define the room is spinning.
If I like, okay, lightheaded, kind of dizzy.
Okay.
But this isn't like I sip them for like 20 minutes each. I down them.
That's still very
on an empty stomach.
okay. That's still very lightweight, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, very lightweight. But again, empty stomach, drinking them real fast. My body's not used to it.
Yeah.
My liver isn't strong.
I took a
It
couple.
hits fast, by the way.
I've tried
Alcohol
to get.
hits fast.
I've tried to get drunk. Well, not always. I will say never ever, if you take a shot, go, I'm not feeling anything. That means I must need another one. No.
No.
Because
I've had 32%. That shit hit, like, within 10 minutes seconds, I mean.
10 seconds? I've taken
That's
several.
placebo. It
I've,
was placebo, I know that. How fast it hit was placebo. The effect was not.
I've taken I've never actually gotten like drunk, and I've taken a couple shots before.
My body had that alcohol in it, and it was like, "Oh, to be drunk," even though we haven't really
Excuse me.
it didn't touch. It
My
didn't do nothing.
marijuana tolerance, however, very low. Oh my
Mine
god.
is very high. It doesn't do anything for me.
Delta does nothing for me. You might have also had the same thing. Didn't you also
What the
try
fuck is
Delta?
Delta?
It's just one of the kinds
No,
of.
it was homegrown.
It was like a
Not my
bud?
home. It was proper bud and cookies and a bong all in one night.
None of that shit?
Nothing.
I'm that's funny,
The
we're
cookies were
polar
good.
opposites.
We are.
Alcohol does nothing to me. Weed gets me fucked up. Party, I do a
Yo,
bunch of
check our
weed,
rating.
you drink a bunch of alcohol. Sorry, what?
Check the podcast rating on like Spotify or something. No,
It's
not Spotify. I think it'd be Apple Music.
usually I don't think it's explicit, but I set all of the episodes to explicit. Cuz at first I'm
No,
like,
I mean the stars.
"Oh, why do you ask? Did your sibling rate it?"
My sibling's amazing. Yo, shout out my sibling. You know who you are.
And you're not supposed
Wait,
to
you're
be
not supposed
watching
to be
this.
watching this,
Yeah,
right? I told you not to be
yeah.
watching this.
I also
What are you doing?
I rated my own podcast. I think I did rate this one 5 stars. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Awesome.
they said now y'all have a 5-star rating.
Where do I see
Okay, hand.
where do I see
So, Danielle would always be like smoking
Yeah.
cigarettes,
I'm gonna
and
try and find this while you talk about this, but I'm listening.
she smokes cigarettes all the time. And this one time, she went to flick her cigarette, and her phone was in her hand. And she flicked her phone into the street.
Oh my god. Wait, I'm so sorry. Can you stop for a second?
Yep.
I didn't click -AI. And I looked up Distance Can't Stop Us Apple Podcast ratings. Can I read what it said?
Yeah.
The comedy and chat show Distance Can't Stop Us, hosted by Jenni and Mousey, is a niche independent program that does not currently maintain a large or widely publicized volume of reviews. Does it say
Wait,
anything?
yo, the AI knows us.
Does it say anything more about? No, it's only getting information from like the actual like websites that the only
Can't fucking
information it
believe
has is from the description of the show on the different websites. Anyway, sorry, I just had to share. That's so funny.
the AI knows us. That's crazy.
It does.
I didn't expect that. Because, like, I look up Danielle Micks and the AI doesn't show up at all.
Hmm.
Even though it shows up for, like, Neapolitan Ruby
It knows us.
or Neapolitan, and it's like, Neapolitan could refer to the ice cream flavor or a character from Ruby.
It knows us.
It knows us. Wild.
Indeed. All right,
She
go
flicked her
ahead.
phone into the street. The dumbass, the fucking moron, the idiot. That's not even like why would she have holding her phone in the same hand as her cigarette? Also, she smokes. Just another thing to be like, hey, fuck you. Smoking, of course.
A lot of people smoke. You can't.
A lot of people smoke. My grandparents smoke. They're like fine. But she smoked A pack a day.
Now, look, smoking is...
A king-sized pack a day.
That is an insane amount, but a lot of people, that is a very common... A lot of people in my family do chain smoke, and it's pretty bad. And it is an addiction. Although smoking weed in front of your kids is wild. I'm not in support of that. I just want to put it out there to all of our listeners.
I'm a victim of a lot of secondhand. Every single fucking member of my family smokes.
Yeah.
My sibling's fiance smokes rarely, and it's a stress relief thing. I don't think she has an addiction. I don't know.
Right.
I hope that doesn't turn into an addiction, but, you know. My dad and my mom, they smoke. My grandma and my papa, they smoke. Danielle smoked a lot. A lot, in the house, sometimes. I lived on the top floor. In the same house that she flipped her phone in the street like a fucking moron. So that smoke went up the stairs. My room was up there. A and I shared a room for a bit. It was awful. I had a DS. We're getting into chapter 4 territory here, but no, okay. End of chapter 2. Chapter 3 is also pretty short. It's like right smack dab the middle. It's short. It was whatever the time for 2 was. I'm not even looking at my
It's chapter
notes
4
anymore.
that's like 30 minutes.
Chapter 4 is 30 minutes. Chapter 5, it's just like cleanup. Chapter 6 is the final thing of like recap why I hate her.
Okay.
It's written like an essay. Chapter 5 is again just cleanup.
4's the big one.
Yeah, 4 is the big one. What? Chapter 3. I shouldn't have stopped looking at my notes. Chapter 3 is short again.
Okay.
Because
I can make it. You can do this. Fuck.
What
So
do you think happened when she takes all of my Christmas money and I see none of it ever again? What gifts do you think I get?
Weed.
That's right. We're moving on to chapter 3. Birthdays and celebrations. I don't care about my birthdays because of her. She made my birthdays never feel special. It was always a surprise party. Dress up in your best male-presenting suit. Let's spend this one at church because it falls on a Sunday. She was Christian, by the way. That would be more chapter 5 thing, but I thought of it now. I never once really got to choose where to go for my birthday. Except for one time. Where I was stupid. I was offered the choice to go to Legoland. Or some other thing. And I chose the some other thing. Like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, Legoland sounds awesome.
Legoland would have been amazing. I've never been to Legoland. I've never been to Disneyland or Wonderland or anything.
What? You don't even
I've
remember
never
what
been
the
to
other
a theme
option
park.
was?
I don't even remember what it was, but it was what ended up happening. For some reason, it ended up being more fucking appealing.
More appealing? Oh, yeah.
More appealing.
No, I'm tired. You said more appealing, and I'm
And
like...
I chose it. It's okay, not long, not long.
30 minutes.
Chapter 4 is the long one.
That's what's scary.
It's okay. Pat, pat, pat. It's okay. We're almost through. Chapter numbers don't say we're almost through, but we're almost through.
Fuck.
Chapter 1 was the longest.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, that birthday, obviously very lame. There's another birthday. We used to live in this full complex of buildings. And there was this building directly in the middle that was for, like, reservations and shit. It was a surprise party. And when I walked through the door, everybody I knew sprayed me with silly string. With no warning, with no heads up, no preparation. I walk in the door, I'm being pelted with stuff I don't know about. I don't know what it is, all I know is it's cold, and there's a bunch of people staring at me and just, like, aggressively spraying me. It was awful, and I didn't even get any. I've never sprayed silly string.
Silly string's pretty dope, man.
I've never sprayed it. Because they all emptied their cans. There wasn't spares. Why weren't there spares? Because she's stupid. She had me all dressed up in a suit and tie. And then got sprayed with silly string. Danielle is a fucking moron. Because what part of that is enjoyable? None of it. Not a single part of that is enjoyable.
How old were you when this happened?
Not even 12. We weren't living on other place.
Girl almost said it.
I was like, I was single digits again. That's the place I was living when I held a knife to my chest. Right. The silly string incident, what fucking, the silly string event went shit. I ended up crying because I was covered in this stuff I didn't want to be covered in. And I didn't even get to spray any. Another birthday. Empty. Nobody showed up. Invited a whole bunch of people, not a single soul. Danielle didn't even want to be there. She was looking for any excuse that she could to get out. We had cake. We had the barest minimum of presents. It lasted 30 minutes. I was constantly obsessed with video games because everything else was boring and I hated it. I'm sorry that this has turned into a therapy thing.
No, that's fine. I mean, we knew that that's what this episode would be. You're fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just
Another
like I said, I'm
birthday?
very sleepy, so I'm sorry that I'm not as.
Is that a Twizzler?
It depends.
Oh, I wish it was a Twizzler. I wish it was
a Twizzler,
one
too.
Twizzler. It would be good. It would be good. It would be great. Yum yum.
Yeah, I love Twizzlers. Twizzlers are peak.
Right. Danielle used to try and host movie nights.
Twinning?
Even those weren't special because I didn't get to choose. I didn't have any say on the matter. Except for one thing. And I do appreciate this. I said no horror movies. And that was respected. But that's it. It was up to the girls at the time. The only two that were there at the time to decide. They would ask my opinion. Sure. Like, do you know of a movie? But everything I suggested, shot down, ignored. No, I don't want to do that. Every time I asked to go do something, even on my birthdays, no, I don't wanna. And like, yeah, sure, whatever. If you don't wanna, fucking fine. But my birthdays, when I asked to go somewhere and get like ice cream or something, fucking ice cream, and you, as the parent, say, I don't want to, that's not a fucking option. Because now, she doesn't get to talk to me. She doesn't get to see me. She doesn't get to hear me. She doesn't get to see how much I've grown as a person. She was there for the worst years of my life. And now she's gonna miss the best ones. Those being everything else that I have. Every year until my death is going to be better than any year that I spent living with her, or knowing her, or interacting with her, ever. So I guess, in a couple words, you could say my life began at 18. Because I cut her off fully last year.
I remember that.
Last year at Christmas. Would that be? I guess I began living at shortly after 19. But I had already begun to cut her off at 18. I showed up for Halloween because pumpkin carving. I could get some candy, whatever. Ooh, boy, ain't that a transition. Chapter 4.
Fuck.
A. Everything to do with A.
30 minutes.
We'll start with Halloween, because it's the real fucking kicker, ain't it?
I can do this.
Halloween of last year, I guess? Look, okay. If you want, we can splice these two together. We can do a second recording some other time. I should be free tomorrow. I'm going on a walk for ice cream tomorrow. We can splice them.
Are you sure you don't want to just do like a part 2 and then we do the Star Fox and then?
We can do part 2, but I want them in one thing. Jenny.
The issue, yeah.
I need them to be in one thing.
Okay, let me just look at my plans. Okay, let me pause the podcast while I'm figuring this out. Huzzah.
Unfortunately,
I'm fucking
that's all the
exhausted.
time. Yeah, she's fucking exhausted. We talked about it off camera a little bit in frozen time. We discussed it. Hey, freezing time, it's exhausting for both of us. Do you know how fucking hard it is to move in frozen time? Even when
Oh,
you know
yeah.
it's gonna be frozen, it's really difficult.
Even just moving your lip muscles, yeah, it's pretty fucking awful.
Yeah, and your vocal cords and everything.
Mhm.
So, with that all being said, we're gonna have to cut this into 2 parts. So, yeah. With that being said, see y'all next time for Danielle part fucking 2.
And the reason that we have to cut it into multiple different parts is because I'm creating so much content for you guys with this podcast and other things. The week is just too full. We just simply cannot.
My sibling's calling me.
Because we love you so much. We gotta go. Thank you guys for watching this. See you next time. Part 2. Goodbye.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Bye.